Thoughts, yes, parents. It's another Thursday Thoughts. It's been another fantastic week here at Fairfield Christian School. In fact, right now I'm really excited. As you know, we had an offer that if you guys had everything turned in, enrollments, all your application fees, by March 1st, we would freeze the rates going into next year. And many of you took advantage of that. It's now March 3rd, and I can very happily tell you we have over 100 students already registered for next year. That's absolutely incredible. So we thank you for your response. Usually we have maybe 30 or 40 students registered at this time, and we'll get a lot more as we kind of get closer to summer, and we'll enroll a bunch of kids over summer as well. But being able to have this number already in March really helps us with our planning. It allows us to start to make preparations for next year already, which we are doing. When you're in this kind of position, you have to think 2 steps ahead sometimes and then jump back into the moment and then think 2 steps ahead again. But this really allows us to make very solid plans moving into next year in terms of our budget, in terms of various decisions we have to make here on campus. So thank you for responding to that. It's been an overwhelming response from you guys. Like I said, over 100 students already completely enrolled, ready to go for next year. I'm just very excited. There's a lot to go still left in this year. And so I'm excited about that because the end of the year, a lot of fun stuff coming up between senior trips and obviously graduations coming up, things like that. But already looking ahead to next year, it's going to be an exciting school year moving into next year. All right, we've got several things coming up for the next few weeks. First of all, tomorrow is reading day for the little kids. So it's going to be a whole day of reading. They'll go to chapel first and then start their reading. A lot of Dr. Seuss stuff going on tomorrow as well. They're going to have a special reader, me. I'm going to be in there reading to some of the kids as well. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to have a good time just supporting reading and trying to get these kids more and more into reading books. It's an important aspect of not just education, but it's an important aspect of life. We have to be able to read. We have to find reading enjoyable. It's the primary way that many of us are going to learn about various things. And I hear a lot of kids tell me all the time, well, I don't like to read. And yet you find them on the internet reading all kinds of stuff, reading text messages. So it's not that they don't like to read. We just have to redirect their attention of what they read into something a little bit more, sometimes a little more useful, sometimes a little more appropriate. So we're trying to encourage that tomorrow with our reading day on Friday. And then, of course, the next Friday, March 11th, is our career day. And we already have a number of speakers lined up and ready to go, but I do think we still have a few slots still open. So if any parents would be interested in speaking at Career Day, I would encourage you to call Mr. Voice. Mr. Voice is the one kind of organizing and planning and getting everything together for March 11th. So if you're interested in speaking on Career Day, call Mr. Voice, 427-2665. He's extension 707, same as our area code, 707. So give him a call, and if we have any spots left open, he can certainly fill up those spots with parents calling up wanting to speak for Career Day. It's a great opportunity. We have last year we had some great speakers. We actually had a police car here, and the kids got to check out a police car. We actually handcuffed some of the students. I need to get a pair of handcuffs so I could come in handy when it comes to discipline with some of these kids. But it was a fun time. We had some doctors and nurses here. We had some engineers here last year. Just a wide variety. I'm not sure exactly who we have speaking this year. Mr. Voice definitely knows, but I know that it's going to be great. We want to give these kids a vision of the things that they can accomplish. They don't have to settle for anything. They can reach for the stars. And so we want to give them encouragement in that. We want to show them what they can kind of go for in the future. If they study hard and do well, the kind of things that are out there for them. So we're going to have a wide variety of different people here, different career choices, career paths. So it's going to be an exciting day. One thing I do want to let you know is that I actually won't be here for Career Day. At the end of that week, myself and Mr. Jackson will be going up to Seattle, Washington. We're going up to an ACTS conference. ACTS is one of the organizations that accredits us. Here at Fairfield Christian School, it's actually the religious branch that accredits us here at the school. So Mr. Jackson and I are going to be up there collaborating with other administrators, other school officials, other teachers, trying to learn how we can do school better, kind of sharing ideas, sitting in on some seminars, talking to various people, talking to some of the officials about our accreditation as well. So it's going to be a great time for us up there, but I'll get to miss Career Day, and that's unfortunate. I enjoy Career Day. It's fun to see all the speakers come in, all the kids get excited over everybody, but everything will be fine here. There are lots of great people here holding down the fort. Between Mr. Voice, he'll handle all the Career Day stuff. We've got some speakers lined up for chapel Mason Tadlock's coming back to lead worship in chapel that day. Ashley in the office, of course, she has everything under control in here. In fact, everything will probably run a little bit smoother without me here, get me out of the way, and everybody will just be able to do their job, and everything will be great. But it's going to be a fantastic time. Those are some of the things coming up, and of course, it is already March. We got Easter coming up at the end of the month. It'll be a nice, kids will be ready for a break by that point in the school year as well. So like I said, those are just some of the things that are coming up over the next few weeks. It's going to be an exciting time. The end of the school year is going to be here before we know it. All right, hope to see you guys around campus sometime. Hope to talk to you soon. God bless.